Oh, you want to hear about my mastering channel for my live rig? Sure. Okay, so this is my live rig here, and all of the sounds go into this mixer. Now the mixer has got a compressor on it, and the way I use it is as a limiter. So the ratio is 1:100. I've got a tack of 0 and a very fast release. So that does a little bit of basically clipping the signal, very, very slight clipping. But then that goes into my mixer on channels 1 and 2. Here you are. And on my mixer, I EQ a high pass filter at 30 Hertz, and then a low pass filter right at the top there, 18 kilohertz, followed by a compressor. Now the compressor is doing a bit of work. It's again very fast attack, a little bit more release, and a ratio of 4:1. So this is just reacting to the transients coming through, and you can see it's just doing a little bit of work there, not much at all. So once I've got that going, the rest of my synths in my studio also go into this mixer, and when I want to add extra sounds in the studio for a final recording, everything goes together in the mixer. Now then the mixer sends out that mix on the matrix here to my RMX 1000s. Now before it gets there, on the matrix, I've actually got another compressor. Now this one's a lot more gentle, a 3:1 ratio, a longer release, and a bit more attack just to let those transients fuse. This is just generally giving a bit more compression across the mix rather than reacting to transients. It's just letting the transients go through a little bit and helping just bring that sound together, giving it a bit of glue. Now that then goes to the RMX 1000, and that's where I do my final bit of effects and a bit of processing there when I'm performing live, and also when I'm performing my final take for a release. And then that goes back into channels 9 and 10. There they are there. So that's the RMX coming back in. And the final thing I do is I use again another compressor, but this time as a limiter. So the ratio is 1 to infinity, 0 attack, and the fastest release time I can get. And then this is the signal final here. So it's mastered to pretty loud level, and that's my basic mastering chain. Any questions in the comments below?